Okay, Shashi, we'll start with RBL Bank. It's been an underperformer for quite some time. I'll just briefly tell you why I'm saying this. It peaked at a high of some 716 in June 19 or so. And since then, Bank Nifty, many of the, even PSU stocks, but many of the bank stocks have posted new highs. RBL has come nowhere close to it. So, uh, rank underperformer. So, as of now, worst is over from a shorter term point of view. I believe a medium term base is being formed. The confirmation should come in on a weekly close above 180. So, as of now, hold, or one can sell on a recovery. I don't know uh, how much time it's going to take to come to its cost, convert into HDFC Bank if and when that happens. But as of now, hold. Worst is over. The other one is Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Uh, Same story. Deeply oversold. Okay, I don't have very much of data. Okay, I've got 4 years of data, but probably would need more. But short term and in place, bottom, medium term base formation happening. Close above 40 should mean blue skies. Things are improving.
All right, but with this, viewers, it's once again time to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back and we will take more of your stock-related queries on the other side. Hey, viewers, welcome back to Buy Now Sell Now. Thanks so much for staying tuned with us. We have Hemen as well as Lancelot also back with us. And Lancelot, coming to you. Next query is coming in from our viewer Radhakrishna from Bangalore. They've bought 100 shares of Triveni Turbine at 750 rupees per share, asking if they can hold or sell, or now would be a good time to average these stocks. And the price and the time horizon that they have is for the next 1 year. What's your view on Triveni Turbine?
I think, the stock fundamentally is good. The valuations were a little high, it's trading at very high multiple, but which has seen some correction thereafter. And there is also this fear that in the budget, because of the reduction in the amount of capex that the government is planning to spend for the next 1 year, it could impact, the order flow for some of the capital good companies. However, if you look at Triveni Turbine's order book, they seem to have a fairly stable order book, and at least for the next year or so, they should see significant, traction and growth and in profitability. So I think at this point in time, one can look at, maybe averaging out a little bit if you're holding it, but you have to keep a 2 to 3 year time horizon, because these capital goods companies actually play out over a longer period of time. So as the orders get executed, profitability will improve, and thereafter you will see good growth going ahead.
Right, moving on, and Hemen, the next query that I have is coming in from Sunita from Vishakhapatnam. Wants your take on Ipca Labs. Her buy price is 1380 rupees at my profits in this one, but what to do next?
Well, it's entered a corrective phase, no doubt. The bigger picture is still about holding on to positivity. Firstly, hold, keep a stop loss of 1380. We are struggling to overcome 1480 in the near term. I believe we should be able to do that. Once it happens, we are looking at 1540 and 1590. So these are two levels where investor can use to exit, because this correction could take some time to play out. As of now, it's going to be a recovery, not a rally.
Okay, thanks for that view coming in. Lancelot, coming back to you once again. Our viewer Achar from Madurai, Tamil Nadu is writing to us, and he's asking when will RVNL reach 640? Rather, if both of you could weigh in and answer this, when is RVNL going to reach 640 on the charts? Fundamentally, how is RVNL looking like a company right now, Lancelot? And also asking about Cochin Shipyard. When's the visibility on the 2900 mark on Cochin Shipyard? Hemen, why don't you go first on the charts, and then Lancelot, you can give us a fundamental lowdown, pardon me, on both RVNL and Cochin Shipyard.
Goes from 34 to 640 in just 2.5 years. I think you need to give it some time to catch its breath. So I can tell the investor, hold as of now. 640 is some time away. I'm not saying it's not coming, but if it multiplies like this, give it a year or a year and a half for a time price technical correction. Downside limited, 340 support, close above 500 should see further upside, but his or her 640 level isn't coming in a hurry, at least not for a quarter or two.
All right, Hemain, thank you so much for your take on this particular stock. But with this, Hemain and Lancelot would like to thank you for taking the time out and speaking with us and also helping our viewers on their stock-related queries. Thanks so much for that. Hello and welcome. You're tuned into Buy Now Sell Now and ET Now. I'm Shrishti Sharma and with me Snehi Shah. And viewers, this is the show where we get answers for all your stock related queries. You can write to us live on a WhatsApp number that will be flashing on your screen throughout the show. Tell us your name, the stock that you have invested in, and also tell us the time horizon you wish to stay invested, and we'll try to take as many queries as possible. But before that, let's have a quick look what the markets are up to. So, Snehi, it's been a decent start for the markets, and it's Nifty Bank that is outperforming Nifty 50, at least for now.
Absolutely, this it's the day 2 where Nifty Bank is doing better than Nifty. You have Nifty that's currently very flat. It's struggling to hold on to the green right now because we did see a sharp dip coming in somewhere around 10:30, but now some recovery on that front. Nonetheless, we are under the 23,800 mark where we had started above that mark earlier in the trading session today. So Nifty under pressure. Sensex has already slipped into the red. A 0.1% cut coming in on that front. India VIX flat, not much to worry about. Nifty Bank, like Shrishti mentioned, 0.5% uptick coming in on Nifty Bank, so that's looking solid and steady today. And if you take a look at the broader markets, they are the ones that are largely outperforming the benchmark indices because you have the mid-cap space that's doing very well in today's trading session. Gains of more than 1% coming in, 1.3% rather. Nifty small cap also outperforming all of its other peer indices. It's up 2% in today's trading session. So the small cap index is looking very, very strong today. But it's not only the private banks, it's also the PSU banks that are shining very bright in today's trade, because for a second day in the row, Nifty PSU banks is your top sectoral gainer today. A 1.7% uptick coming in on Nifty PSU banks, followed by energy, metal, pharma, bank and IT. However, on the flip side, what's not doing well, Nifty FMCG continues to be the top sectoral loser for a second straight day. And you have Nifty Realty and Auto also that have slipped into the red right now. So largely mixed, but nonetheless, the banks are taking all the cheer on D Street today, looking very good coming in for both the private and PSU banks. Even from the PSUs, you have Union Bank, IOB, Central Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda. All of these names are doing very well in today's trading session right now. So, well, the cheer is being held up by the banks, and that's looking very good for Nifty Bank. And overall, Nifty under slight pressure, but nonetheless, it's not much to worry about because we are still holding on to the green on the Nifty.
All right, that's the construct of the market right now. But with this, viewers, let's move on and let's start taking all your stock-related queries onto the show. We do have our guest, but before that, just a small note that you can write to us on the number that is on your screen, and throughout the show, you can see that number flashing on the top of your screen as well. Or rather, you can also connect with us on our social media handles of X as well as Facebook pages, and we'll try to take as many queries as possible. And today onto the show, we have two of our very special guests to guide you better. We do have Lancelot D'Souza, who is joining us on the show, and Hemain Kaparia is also here with us. Hi Hemain, I can see you on the screen. A very good morning to you, and thank you so much for your time. A lot of queries have already started pouring in, Hemain, so let's get straight to them. And the first query is coming in from OSN Reddy. He's holding Asian Paints, one of the result candidates. Mr. Reddy is holding 50 shares. Buy price is 2,842 rupees. What's your advice, Hemain? It's been a bit of an underperformer. But do you see any signs of bottoming out in this one, and should he continue to hold on?
A very good morning to you, Shrishti. Thank you for hanging on the show. It's always a pleasure. Well, yes and no. I totally take your point. I believe we are forming a bottom, Shrishti. 2200 is crucial. I don't think it gets breached in terms of closing. It does, then all the positivity goes out of the window. But I think 2200 should hold. Deeply oversold, a bounce is around the corner. I believe that a close about 2350 today, tomorrow, next week, I think is on the horizon. A bounce is underway. So it would be a sell on bounce because the long-term picture as far as Asian Paints has taken a hit. So I say there's going to be a recovery. It should be a sell on recovery.
Okay, Hemant, thanks for that view coming in. This is Snehi also joining in, and the next query is coming in from our viewer Krishna from Chennai, writing to us that he holds 200 shares of Alembic Pharma at an average cost price of 158 rupees. Should he continue to hold, or would now be a good time to exit his entire holding in this stock?
A very good morning to Sneha. 866 is a very strong, important, crucial long-term support level. We're there. And we posted what? A low of 866.50 today and bounced back. So, frankly speaking, as of now, it's a hold. This is maybe slightly a short-term view, but a fall seems to be exhausting itself. It is losing momentum. If 866 holds, there's a if, then it's a hold. A close below that should be a sell. A recovery till 930 is envisaged. And about 930, we could see another 50 points. So the bigger picture has taken a hit. So, but 1300 to 866 is a big fall, or big recovery is underway. So I think you should wait a bit and then sell on that recovery.
All right, that's the take coming in on Alembic Pharma then. But moving on to the next stock, and this one is Tata Motors. This has been one of the key underperformers of late, and we are aware of the reasons, the kind of pressure that we have seen in JLR division. Other than that, their domestic business hasn't been doing that well. But in the con call, the company did manage to hold on to its guidance. So quite a mixed bag from Tata Motors this time around. But Hemant, the stock is seen to be flirting with that 700 odd level. And here is Gopal, who is holding the stock and having 18,000 rupees loss in this one. What to do with this one? Is that a hold or sell?
Okay, a little bit of advice. If it was a trading point of view, I believe a stop loss should have been activated. Having said that, I believe it's deeply oversold. Once again, a bottoming out process is underway. 685 is important. That doesn't get breached, and we close about 730. A